Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dominions 4 Thrones of Ascension with me, BrainBoy 20. Where we last left off, a lot of things had happened, but I only have a vague memory because I've been struggling with sinuses for the longest time. Okay, let's see. We had completed research in conjuration. We're not at level 6 yet, which is what I'm gunning for, because I want to finally get Pudoro his commander, which was Summon Flame Spirit, because I would like to get him an actual commander, based on the name Solius. Living Fire, does that do anything? No. Let's not get the King of Elemental Fire. Let's not go for that. Anyway, and then we had some other people casting Dark Knowledge and otherwise, where we were setting up Zarok Chaos to get an army to reclaim the southern area. And our walls are damaged, but we're not breached yet. So I could just cast Dark Knowledge, nothing found at Dust River. Brood of Garm was being cast, nothing found in the Forest of the Lost. Nothing found in Lys while they're waiting to pick up some more troops. Deipros, the Icarid champion, shall be known as the Prophet of Skyla. The battle in Lys, which is them trying to break their siege. However, this is also where my entire army is, and this new province defense, which is assisting it. And while it is disappointing that we are losing our long-dead horsemen, I didn't invest heavily into them anyway. So we're just going to gently kill them off, and basically say we still own the north. And I was actually hoping to kill Sauromatia this episode, if I remember correctly, but them sallying forth only helps me here. And patrolling troops have killed all the unrest in Lys. So let's see. I'm not going to claim these this easily. From the Dustlands and the Dust Fens. And we're still picking up troops here, so before I forget, we have these troops here that we need to pick up the Hangadrots, which... not the Hangadrots, the Herdmen, which are all going to Sigdriva, while Gunnar is going to contain all the undead of the fools. And down here we have Huld, who is going to grab some more troops here, i.e. the Bajillion Wolves. Oh yeah, they are undisciplined as all heck. These guys aren't mindless, let's just think these guys can't be disciplined. Yeah, the wolves. Let's not have them undisciplined, and let's not have human mixed with undead. We have more Herdmen, which will definitely join the fray. The Vinemen, we're gonna go with Yivik, as well as the two Golems. The Vine Ogres, sorry, because these guys are genuinely magic creatures, yes. Although I don't think you can command anyone else, I'll also take this lumber construct and you will command it, unless you can actually command magic beings, which you can for some reason. Interesting. I guess I might actually give you control of the lumber construct and these forces. What else can I put in? You? No. I can't match forces as much as I'd love to. You probably hear it in my voice, me still being a bit sick. Anyway, you have all these troops together, and I guess, Yivik, you are our nature mage, but you aren't actually doing anything else except constructing weapons and armor. So I want you to head north and rejoin the main forces while Sigurd will continue casting Dark Knowledge from the safety of his fortress. So Dreva, you have your army. We're going to recruit once more here. Not some Hellcarls, we don't need them. More specifically, I'd like some mounted Herdmen. I'd like as many mounted Herdmen as you can manage to replace the long-dead horsemen we lost here. Because we're just going to have these two forces collapse on Sauromatia and hopefully wipe them out. If that doesn't actively wipe them out, then we're probably going to move into the Dust Fens. Let's see here. Plague Tooth. Oh yeah, you're just besieging the place. I mean... okay. Zarok. Zarok, thank goodness you're here. We have an army for you. Zarok Chaos. The Highest Lord. Zarok. Oh yeah, these are normal troops, I completely forgot that fact. And you will also command the undead here, because you can easily do this. Who else do we have? You can't command the rest of the Brood of Garm, which is really disappointing to me. In fact, I kind of want you to do that. In fact, I almost want to readjust. Well, you're definitely our frontline troops. The Valkyries are going to be airborne. Jeez Louise, this sucks. I'll have to do the actual battle commands later. What is right there? More Broods of Garm? I'll have you all mixed in. I call them Broods of Garm. What are they actually? Jotun Wolves. Let's at least get the names right if I have the ability to do so. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Sorry, coughing fit. You got enough troops. You can easily break the siege. Let's go and do that. We'll move south to pick up the last, little person who's so scared out of his mind, and Hermabul will also join them. As we're going to definitely retake the southern lands. And why did that become independent? That's concerning. Plaguetooth will continue defending Alyssa Deathwind. I've had you crafting random items. What did I have you craft last time? Let's check. Oh yeah, I remember now. I forgot to equip Zarok Chaos with his new items. He was going to get the Skull Face to Zarok. He was going to get the Amulet of Resilience. He was going to get a Robe of Invulnerability, Totem Shield. Okay, I actually don't know. Does the Totem Shield do much for him? 16, -1 defense, 4 parry, 1 encumbrance. Totem Shield, what does that do? 11 protection, 0 defense, benefit, 4 parry but no encumbrance, and this also gives you, what, fear? If I remember correctly. Oh, curses anyone, so he gets the curse effect on anyone who attacks him, and his invulnerability should also be enough to protect him from melee attacks. So yeah, Zarok should be fine. Alyssa will start forging more magic items, unless I need a very specific magic item now. That's ritual spellcasting, BrainBoy, you moron. You will instead be creating skull mentors to give out to the rest of the researchers. And to also kind of let the death gems replenish after, all the death gems just kind of disappeared. You're still hiding there. Tamar, who is casting spells, searched this place, found nothing. I could have you become the prophet, but I'd be stupid to let you do that, so I'm just gonna have you patrol for right now. And who are you? You were bringing more troops. You were bringing a ton of troops. From where, I don't know, but I think I want you to head south, and wow, you can cross a massive distance. Oh yeah, you're bringing troops to continue to reinforce Zalrock, which will definitely give him the main frontline troops, and an actual commander to wield those front lines. Okay, so Sigdriva, since you're still here, and since you aren't going to be doing anything, you're not going to hide, I want you to preach. Gunnar, you will also preach. I could have you cast some spells, which admittedly is probably better. Also, Sigdriva, before I forget, Robe of Invulnerability, you're not dying. You're too good to die. Yeah, sit there and just preach and try to take down their domain strength, because we've taken over so many of their lands that hopefully we can start to make a dent in them. Anyway, what else do we got? Absolutely nothing. All the research is in conjuration, and that's the end of this turn. Gnome lore has been cast, nothing found in Glistening Woods. Our walls are damaged, but nothing happens. Dark knowledge, but nothing found in Trodden. Disappointing. I forgot to recruit, didn't I? I are smart. Anyway, pick up the one last remaining troop. And here's where the really important bit comes in. You're definitely going to go in, but these guys will definitely be out in front. The absolutely massive army, who will, of course, attack the closest. However, what kind of spell do you got? You're, of course, a priest. That's it. That's what I needed to know. Cast spell? Not cast spells. Get rid of that. I want you to cast a specific spell. I want you to cast Blessing, because I know you can't cast a large enough Blessing, and I want you to be in the middle with the Jotun Wolves. Zarok, Modic, and Hermable will all go. Now, the Vinemen will actually go a little bit to the south in here. That doesn't matter much, they're just going to attack the closest individual. Jotun Wolves will likewise attack the closest individual. You will attack the rearmost enemy that you can encounter. And I'm actually going to move you up a little bit, because that might make it a little bit easier to do so. Valkyries will, of course, hold and attack rearmost enemies. And then Shade Beasts... Oh wait, the Shade Beasts are still in the center. I was wondering what was going on. You'll go north, and you'll also equally attack closest enemy. I almost want to say attack the enemy archers. But that doesn't seem like a good idea. Just attack the closest as well. These guys should hopefully soften them up before you get there. And that's all the orders for here. Zarok. I'm also going to put you in the Jotun Wolves, because I want double casts of Blessing. Excuse me. I want double casts of Blessing. But you'll be slightly further in the back. And with the Robe of Invulnerability, you should be equally fine. Also, why are you sneaking? Son of a... Don't sneak. It's like you want to get us killed. You know, you're forging skull whatevers, skull mentors, which will start greatly boosting our research and production. I'll definitely recruit another Svartalf, and a lot more Herdmen to start replenishing the numbers that we just lost. These troops that are now together will definitely start recreating the squads. With only 8 of these guys will stick back here and would attack the closest enemy alongside the horsemen, I say, alongside the main front line, which is humongous. Everyone else is basically in their own battle orders right now, and I really don't care about anything that's way too small. And you'll stop preaching, and you're definitely going to start moving north. Sigurd will continue casting Dark Knowledge, there's no reason for you to remain. Yivik, because you're commanding all the magical constructs and otherwise, will follow with us. Plus, I think you've got a nice repertoire of magic spells. Let me check. Let's see. Lots of conjuration. I'm just looking for high-level stuff. Haste. A large number of soldiers are given quick feet, and movement is doubled. Wait, nature gems required. Okay, so there are certain spells that require nature gems. That's irritating. I didn't actually know that that was a thing. Okay. Wildness might... No, wildness isn't good against you. Berserkers. I really would like you to actually have the magic gems to cast the spell I want you to. But now that I know that it requires some magic gems, you're not going to cast any specific spells. You're just going to go. Anyway, who's next? Bjor. You can stay hiding there. Plaguetooth will continue defending as he's finally got his reinforcements, and we will recruit in all locations that are actually necessary to recruit in. Specifically this one, and the one south. Just regular old Herdmen. Well, you'll get a Woodhenge Druid and then a bunch of Herdmen because you have so many resources. They just spam out recruitment. That's not a place I actually control. This is, but I can't recruit there. So I guess we will pump out Province Defense. Admittedly, the only place we really need it now is anywhere the opponents can reach us. And that is here. That's 50, that's 40. I guess I can just boost these up to 50. It's definitely expensive, but it has its uses. And while I shouldn't rely on it, boosting it a little bit more basically makes these areas unassailable via normal means. And I will definitely boost this so they can't take it by 10 more. Or at least attempt to. That is base unrest of 20. Wasn't that the place that had, like, the unluckiness? No, that was somewhere else. Base unrest of 20 speaks to me that this is actually contains a blood magic site, and I'm just using that as knowledge I have of Dominions 3. Meaning I'd like to look at it for blood magic sites, but I know that's not going to be easy. Also, we're getting enough astral pearls where I'm going to consider, seriously, upgrading our current commander. Or, my goddess. As that would be really, really handy. Anyway, resolving battles. Dark knowledge has been cast, nothing found in Ossuary, nothing found in Edicts. Battle in Ironport, them attacking us. I'm gonna go with you lose. You lose. Even an elephant can't help you. And I'm thankful that you wasted those troops that could have been better spent defending your now besieged home. How much did you lose? Okay, you lost a ghoul, but you didn't actually lose the Mound King. That's disappointing. Battle at World Seath Mountains, which is us finally breaking the siege. Jesus Christ. I see that army, and I raise you the horde of Jotun wolves that'll all be blessed soon enough. Please tell me you guys actually got the blessing spell. Okay, they've got a ton of mages themselves. And the Jotun wolves berserk. Okay, these guys better have gotten their blessing. No. No. Okay, that by the Jotun wolves have such high morale that they'll never break. Still, this is irritating. Speed things along because this is going to take a very, very long time. And as you can see, with Heroic Reinvigoration, or Heroic Endurance, plus the Amulet of Resilience, he now has Reinvigoration 9, meaning he's going to be able to cast spells near constantly. Plus with Invulnerability, he might be able to win battles purely by himself. Hopefully that won't matter. And what is hitting us so much? Okay, Dust to Dust needs to die. Why are Valkyries supposed to attack back here? They're always in the front lines and die as a result. Can they stop? Like, this is actually legitimately getting annoying. And Zarok's actually trying to go into melee because he's getting so sick and tired of their shit. It's great. Admittedly, the enemy mages are quite accurate, but we're finally winning because the quality of our troops is so high. Now, why not these guys getting blessed? Because they're sacred. They should be being blessed. Like, this is actually getting on my nerves, because these guys are supposed to have death weapons. Okay, this Jotun wolf has death weapons. And finally their armies are routed. Can we at least kill some mages? Thank freaking goodness. Alright, how much did we lose? No commanders, that's good. 3 Vinemen, almost all the Shade Beasts, 10 Valkyries, most of the Wolves. 2 Herdmen. We lost 63. They lost nearly twice as much. They lost 4 Masters of the Dead, 4 Masters of the Way, 1 Master of 5 Elements remains. These stuff still are alive, but they lost almost all their warriors. Unexpected event in Raphabolia. A treasure has been found. 1 air gem, 2 water gems, gold, and a Baneblade. Well, if we found a Baneblade, how come we don't win? That freaking tank is amazing. I want an Apocalypse Cannon that wipes out, like, what, 2 feet worth of units? Anyway, putting a Province Defense here. We're definitely going to go back and retake these places because I'm not dumb. And Zarok, after he retakes this spot... Excuse me, don't sneak. Don't you dare sneak. And, let's see here. Instead of having that morale, let's put all these troops here. Shade Beasts will stick with these troops. And while we did lose a ton of troops here, we can at least continue recruitment. And we need a lab, but that's not that big of an issue. More Herdmen will start reinforcing the front lines. Now then. That's a lot of troops. This is also supposed to be a very, very, very dead Sauromatia. Like, so dead, you wouldn't understand, you wouldn't believe it. And out of curiosity, has anyone made it onto the Hall of Fame recently? Zarok actually has some kills on the Hall of Fame, that's good. Sigdriva is at the highest, no one's going to get anywhere near Zack anytime soon. Because my first profits are always amazing. Not at all being carried by natural stuff. And the Hall of Fame is pretty much going to remain stagnant. Maybe the bottom few will be cycled out, but there are just way too many high-cost or high-level people. And we haven't even seen Abyssea's territory. Now that I'm finally realizing it, Abyssea is probably down here, in this region, or this region, meaning it might actually be a battle for the ages of who can take over the most territory. Regardless, we're finally going to take out this province. Because freaking jeez, this is annoying. You're not going to cast research, you're actually going to cast a ritual spell. Casting research. No, you can't cast Haruspex. I didn't leave you any items. You will research because I am dumb. And I would have to boost your natured paths. Oh well. You, not Riley, but Ode. Ode, you will gladly take the Skull Mentor, and the Baneblade is just the insta-death attack. You just get Decay. Okay. And no one else has deserved a Robe of Invulnerability just yet. New Svartalf is being created. Drop another Svartalf. Cycle to Valkyries, and more Herdmen. What other commanders do we have? Plaguetooth, you can actually rejoin the front. You will do so. Even though you're effectively kind of worthless. No offense, but it's just not really much of a reason. Zarok is definitely going to go into these troops and cast blessings so he can actually give the Hell-Heardlings death magic and death weapons like they're supposed to. And there's no one else to move around, so it's just back to recruitment. We will definitely recruit some more mounted Herdmen up here, as horsemen are very, very good. Recruit another Woodhenge Druid, and some more mounted Herdmen, I say as I realize that my stores of supplies go down to 0, because this place always has the most resources, and I should just get all my armies from here. And with that, I think we shall end I haven't even cared about mercenaries. Has there been anything that's even remotely good? Nothing that I can see. I mean, there's Mage, Goatee, Master Assassin. Terminus doesn't command any men, and demands 21 pounds of gold for employment. I'm going to hire you. For 19. Have fun. Oh gosh, if I somehow get him hired, this will be hilarious. Anyway, one more turnabout. Research and Conjuration is finally complete, giving us the spell that I was looking for. Now I just need to get a Fire Mage high enough to be able to cast it. Anyway, where do I want to go to next? Let's level 5 Alteration give me. Or I should say level 6. Blindness Boil, False Horror, Frozen Heart, Earth Gem Alchemy, Iron Bane, Iron Pigs, Petrify, and Crumble. Also take 250 points to casters. Exceptionally powerful, each skill level beyond 5 reduces the defense value of the fortress by an additional 25 points. So it can bring down a castle, and Petrify is just a very powerful spell. Soul Vortex, Skeletal Legion. I kind of want that now. Battle Fortune, but that's not useful here. Soul Vortex. Basically, we get some really powerful death spells that most of my Hangedrots can use naturally. Ain't that fun? And then there's Utter Dark. Anyway, I kind of want Utter Dark. I would love to go down this path. I'll go down Alteration to get to the next level because it's at least moderately decent, but Evocation level 4 and 5, probably would give me more, especially considering I'm going to get a fairly strong fire mage and a source of very powerful fire mage commanders pretty soon. And we're not going to cast Second Sun, because I know that's just kind of suicidal. Speaking of which, construction. I kind of want to go to unique magic artifacts, but I know I can't actually afford it. Even though I want to get the Blightsteel Colossus. Because, trust me, this is just a Blightsteel Colossus. Anyway, Iron Dragon. Creates a mechanical dragon covered with thick iron plates. The Iron Dragon is tremendously large, almost invulnerable, and unaffected by heat, cold, shock, or poison. They're able to fly and can trample smaller beings. In its iron bellies, a furnace of magical flame waits to be released upon its enemies. Should the dragon be destroyed, the magical furnace will explode and kill everyone near the iron monstrosity. Iron dragons are mindless, magical beings and will cease to function when left without magical leadership. I think I want that as well. Because that just seems like it'd be hilarious. Oh well, we'll get Alteration level 5, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. But anyway, Gnome Lore, nothing found in Pastenia, nothing found in Lys. Xelisis, the Fomorian champion, maybe known as the Prophet of Rex. There's a battle in Elkland, which is us killing off the few independents that I'm still trying to figure out what they rebelled against. What the heck are you? Korean warrior mage. He's an experienced hero fighting for the greater good. Well darn. I would love precious. Ring was first found and used by a troll raider hero called Bogus. It grants increased attack, strength, and skill. Okay, that's great. Do you have awe? You have animal awe and regeneration. Let me guess, you're Fang the Troll Archer, which gives you boots of quickness and a longbow of accuracy. I'm just trying to figure it out. I know that's Golem. You're the warrior mage, you're earth and astral, so of course you're a Gandalf joke. Rune Smasher. No, however, Kratuk the Troll. Okay, never mind. Most of your heroes, Bogus is just the joke one. What is going on? Oh, Fangmask the Dark Knight. His morale's already broken, mind you. And he's about to get killed anyway. And I would really love to get hold of everything. All of these items. And he's retreated. Which is kind of sad, really. And Bogus should be killed in just a second. Although it's kind of annoying that he killed another Jotun wolf. They're not very useful, though. Admittedly, I shouldn't mix these troops. Anyway, battle in Sauromatia, which is us versus the province defense. I think we stomp them. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe the hordes of undead and other troops that we have access to will not kill them. Maybe. Car, where are you? You're right in the thick of things, like you're supposed to. Admittedly, I should really give you the boots of quickness like you suggested I should. And maybe a robe of invulnerability on top of that. Anyway, let's speed things along, because it's going to take a while otherwise. Tamara's cast Horde of Skeletons, as is his birthright, and just casting ridiculous amounts of spells, and their forces are already routing. Can we speed this along? We can go even faster. Oh, if Carr died, I will be so disappointed. Okay, no, he's still alive. He's just stuck behind everyone else. Armies of Sauromatia are routed. Let's see. Forces of Helheim, we lost none of the commanders, which is pretty much as expected. We lost the only long dead horsemen we had remaining. We lost a couple of long deads. We gained a ton of soulless warriors, which is just great. And lost 7 forces in total, because most of the warriors we lost were just resurrected. They lost most of their main forces and front lines, which is great. battle in Wardseath Mountains, which is them attacking us again in the region. Why? You might be the Mound King. You might have a fire shield. I will kill you again. Stop. Are you a special commander? Are you a special commander is my question. No, you just happen to have a fire shield. Like, he's trying to cast as many spells as he possibly can, but their morales are already breaking. Unless it was us casting it, but they just lost all their fancy troops. And that's game. Lost most Masters of the Dead, the Master of the Way, and the two Mound Kings, because they tried to take it back. And we got the Master Assassin, who started to destroy the gate, but they need more time to succeed, and we got the Master Assassin. Dashin Assassin, the Master Assassin, where might you be? Well, it's not me to question right now. We reclaim this place, which gives us the Cypress Forest back. We also somehow got another death gem per turn. I don't know why. You know, we had discovered another death magic site without me noticing. Interesting. Anyway, bring up province defense. Back to his old lovely value of 50. Okay, 40. It doesn't need to be that overkill. And there's another fortress here, which we probably have the troops to we definitely have the troops to take. But we don't want to do that just yet. Zarok, become my prophet, as you were born to be. And you got the greenstone armor, and you got Precious. Troll Raider hero called Bogus against increased attack skill and strength. Well, give it to Zarok. Oh, you can't take it. Okay, cancel. Never mind. You can hold on to it. Zarok definitely has nothing from them. We got Precious, what you get? The Water Lens, which gives a temporary water gem. Okay, so this just creates... Okay, so it just creates water gems for spells. That's nice to know. Anyone else have anything? No. Okay. You will actually construct me a temple here. And we're just going to steadily force them back from this position. And we will probably create a small barrier and just cut through. Oh, someone actually took the, Summerlands. That was the place that had all the dark vines, right? No, but here's the place with every single enemy from the Blue Moss Forest, which is just great. When Zarok's done, he's probably going to have to come back and reclaim this area, but thankfully with the province defense of 40, it should burn their army down enough. Unless this province defense happens to not be militia. Okay, it's not militia, it's just a bunch of archers and warriors. Meaning we should be good. At, like, not killing the entire army, but killing a disproportionate amount. And, you know, really just patrol. I can't really tell you guys to do anything else. Terminus, the Dashin Assassin, gets the Robe of Shadows with a stealth boost and makes you ethereal. And a Ring of Tamed Lightning, and the Dusk Dagger. Okay. So Terminus, I heard we had an enemy commander. Just in this general vicinity. Down here. I'd like you to kill him. Please. Sigurd, you've actually run out of things to cast Dark Knowledge on. Have you really? You actually have. That is amazing or interesting. I think I still have Riley sitting in the back, doing absolutely nothing except gaining experience levels and just sitting there researching. Which, before I forget, Bure, get a Skull Mentor. Okay, Sigurd. I'm going to empower you with fire magic, which we apparently have a ton of for some reason. +4 per month, and we've just been gaining for almost every month. Alright. And Bure will continue his march, and we'll actually move into this territory. Because we're going to be trying to besiege this place. I feel a little bit ill right now. Well, gee, I wonder why I feel ill. Nearly throwing up. Let's see here. Haunted Woods. I guess will actually boost you a little bit more, just to spite them from trying to get through that place. Because I think that's the only place that this group can actually go unless they go through their own territory. Which pretty much just says, you're not getting through here. Why does this have... Oh, that's Astral. Okay. And with nothing else to do, I think we'll end the episode here. So, hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Dominions 4, Thrones of Ascension, and I am signing off. Remember, if you liked the video, to like, comment, or subscribe, for it helps me out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time.